It's 1 minute till showtime.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. And now, on with the show.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jim. This is More Sunshine, Please, the Tuesday evening live stream. How are you? I had to run in here. Sorry. I'm not set. Here we go. Here it is. Welcome in, and I can't hear out of both ears. Hang on, sorry. Is that? Okay. It'll have to do. No, I hate it. That's better. Better. Okay. I need a new cable. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Jim, and this is my live stream. We're just hanging out, having fun. I'm going to eat some stuff, drink some stuff, play some games with you, hopefully. And I hope you stick around and enjoy it. But before we do any of that, I like to celebrate the first 3 people in the chat. I'm not ready for that. Hang on. I got to get ready. I'm almost ready. Okay, I'm ready. Now, I like to celebrate the first 3 chatters that find their way into the live stream chat room here. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what we're calling it now. And there's our music. Okay, your chat may differ than my chat. So let's see. Today's gold medalist. It's Joey's World. They thought Noah was going to have the gold. Spoiler alert, Noah's not on the medal stand today. Our silver medal going to Samantha Lowe. Afternoon, everyone. And I think she did that at 10 a.m., so I don't know if it was afternoon. And Paul Eichenlaub is our bronze medalist today. Congratulations. Thank you for training, and your hard work certainly paid off. So, okay, Paul was in here at 1 o'clock, but I don't care. More power to you. I think you've earned your medal today, and if you've got to set an alarm on your phone to chat way early in the day, that's all part of the training, isn't it? Oh, well. Mom and Dad, hello. Welcome in. Noah is there, 5th place today, which is still admirable. Kathy Hollister, hello to you. Dennis El Ghazi on the replay, hello to you. Michelle the Quilter, I hope you had a good week as well. Donna Jaworski, season's greetings to you. More on Donna in a moment. There's Rob Fuzz. Hi, Rob. Yes, but you have a horn, and that's almost more obnoxious. Okay, we're continuing on. Mar in Memphis, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for stopping in. Dreamer Deborah, hello to you. Ryan is also here. Season's greetings to you. Thanks, everybody, for spending a bit of your Tuesday here. Pepper Tree Villa also here. And they love the shirt because it's one of their shirts. And I love it too. Movie Mania Nick, hello to you. Glad you stopped by. Going through. I think, is that everybody? Oh, it just. Now I got to start all over, don't I? No. What now? A fireball has been consumed. Oh, wow. All right. That's a tradition I can get behind. More power to you as well. All right. What do I have? Okay, so I wasn't on last week. Let's get this. There we go. I wasn't on last week because we took another trip, and we spent a weekend with, longer than a weekend really, with family celebrating Annabelle's birthday. She's 18 now, and it was a lot of fun. She had a lot of fun. She enjoys her birthday more than you know. And we had 2 different parties for her with 2 different cakes, and it was wonderful. And yes, the trip was great, except our flight there was delayed due to weather. In the north part of Florida, there were storms, and they, I don't know, they couldn't fly above them. I don't know what was going on. They had to find another route. Well, everybody had to find another route. So the original plan was for the plane to go to Jacksonville, but then Jacksonville said, sorry, our airspace is full. You're going to have to find somewhere else. And it took them a couple of hours to do that. And we ended up flying over New Orleans and avoided the storms that way. And what should have been a less than 3-hour flight turned out to be 5 or 6 hours. We did get off the plane for a little bit while we were waiting. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. I'll let her know. Thank you. Anyway, it was all right. My butt got sore, but sitting there for so long. But what are you going to do? We got there, and then the trip made it all worth it. So there's that. All right. So that's where I was. Now I'm back, and I'll probably be away next week. No, I don't know. I don't know about that. Anyway, Donna's here, and I have a giant thank you for Donna. There it is. That's my giant thank you. I'll explain. Donna sent us a wonderful package with some goodies, including a couple things I'm going to eat in a little bit. But one thing I'm going to drink right now.
Great coffee is easy, Mrs. Olson.
Coffee's for closers only.
I set high standards for myself. I set high standards for my coffee.
Fix you up, calm you down. It's the lifeblood that drives the dreams of champions.
Longtime viewers of the show know that I enjoy a cup of coffee, and Donna knows that as well. And surprise among surprises, Donna sent this box, and I don't know if you can see that number in the corner, 40 K-cups of coffee in this box. Donna, this is so kind. Thank you very much for thinking of us. 40 different flavors. So if you open the box, they're just scattered in there. Can you see that? And each one is a different flavor as far as I can tell. I haven't come across 2 that are the same. We've got butter pecan, hazelnut, classic. We've got cinnamon sugar. There was one in here, Andy's mint chocolate. Here it is. That'll be fun. But the one that intrigued me the most was this one. And out of all the flavors, and there's blueberry, and there's cinnamon and maple, and 40 different flavors. This one was a mystery. This one I couldn't wait to drink, but I wanted to wait until this live stream. So, here it is. The reason I was a bit flustered at the beginning of the live stream was I was doing this because I had to do it myself. Upon smelling it, I cannot distinguish what flavor this could possibly be. I've abandoned the comments. Sorry, everybody. Eric Newman, hello to you. Welcome in. And if you're just joining us and I haven't seen you, thanks for being here. I cannot distinguish this, and nowhere does it say what this is. Not that I know of. There's a strange code on the side, but it tells me nothing. We're just gonna. I mean, it smells good. It tastes like hot. It's delicious. A little nutty, maybe? Maybe it's Maxwell House or Folgers. I don't think so. There is... Kay Atwood, welcome in. Listening in. Thanks for listening. Donna says, I can guarantee it's not mystery meat flavored. How can you guarantee that? I don't know. It's still a question mark to me. I'm not going to be able to guess what that is. That's impossible for me. It's not blueberry. It's not maple. It's not cinnamon. It's a little nutty, but I don't know. Almond flavored coffee. I've never heard that of that before. I don't think that's it. From North of Neverland, welcome in. Just drinking some coffee. It's great. It's great. Donna, thank you so much for that. That's wonderful. And we are going to be enjoying that. Remember that? I bought that at Aldi there, and I was going to chip away at that throughout the season. Forget it. This is better. The box is better there. And I'm taking that to work, and I'll enjoy that there. Well, okay, there we go. Yes, so we'll have a delicious, different delicious cup of coffee every week from the wonderful gift from Donna Jaworski. Thank you so much again. And there's more from the box in just a little bit. That's what we'll call it, a little nutty. Hey, it might not even be nutty, but it's not. It's not cinnamon. It's not maple. It's not blueberry. It's not like sugar cookie. It's not like a sweetness. A little nutty. Okay, I want to try something new here. You might hate it, and I might not do it right, but I'm going to give it a go. It is football season, and I'm following 3 different teams: the Detroit Lions, the Florida State Seminoles, and the Michigan Wolverines. So I watched them all this weekend. Some games were better than others, and I'm going to give you a quick score, and I've got something set up on the screen, something that's going to pop up, and I've got some audio, and I'm going to try to do this like I'm on SportsCenter. It'll just take a minute. Sherry, welcome in. Happy retirement. Is it? Can we still? All right. That's ready. This is ready. This isn't ready. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Nope, that's not right. That's already wrong. Hang on. All right, we're going to start out with this one. And here's my script. And I've got that ready. Here's the music. The colleges, they have fight songs, so I can play that. So I had to come up with some generic Lions music. So here we go. Geno Smith, Tyler Lockett, and the Seattle Seahawks showed their season-opening lopsided loss may have just been an aberration. The Detroit Lions, meanwhile, followed up a fantastic win with a loss that took some luster off their start to the season. Smith threw a 6-yard touchdown pass to Lockett on the opening drive of overtime to lift Seattle to a 37-31 win over Detroit on Sunday. While the Lions' rush defense was strong, a lack of pass rush put too much pressure on their secondary. Detroit looks to rebound this Sunday against Atlanta. All right, what's next? I'll cut back to me. That's what I'll do. All right, and then here we go. Oh, that's not. I gotta hurry now. After blowing most of a 21-point lead, number 3, Florida State escaped with a 31-29 victory over Boston College on Saturday. Boston College set a school record for penalties, yet despite all that nonsense, they still stayed in the game till the end. FSU plays Clemson this Saturday. All right. I'll get better at this eventually. Finally. Nope. Yep. Here we go. If I had a crew, this would be smooth. Finally, quarterback J.J. McCarthy threw a career-high 3 interceptions, and had 2 touchdown passes to help number 2 Michigan overcome a turnover-filled game in a 31-6 win over Bowling Green on Saturday. Michigan will play Rutgers this weekend. All right, that's out of my system. I just thought I'd try that. What's next? Nope, I'm done with this. That was too quick. Okay. Yes. All right. Simba 2, welcome in. I see you in the chat there. Oh, no. You know what? Howard Cosell at one time was one of the most beloved and most hated men on television. I am a natural announcer, Ryan. I don't know if that's true, but it was fun. I just had fun with it. All right, what's next? Oh, yeah. We're going to eat something, so let's do this. Again, thank you, Donna, for this. This was also in the delivery. We love gummy candies of all sorts. As a matter of fact, just about every vitamin we take in the house is a gummy. That's why this was so enticing to us. Donna, thank you for the Kraft macaroni and cheese gummies. Now, I assume they're Kraft macaroni and cheese flavored. I mean, they're certainly orange like that. Cracking them open. My wife was really looking forward to this as well. Oh, okay. Not cheesy. It doesn't say what it's supposed to be flavored like, does it? I gotta try another one. It's not cheese. It's not like those candy canes that I sent out. If anything, it's almost... It tastes like that coffee. No. I'll say this. If it's supposed to taste like mac and cheese, they missed. They're good. These are fun there was almost, and I looked at the ingredients. There's no. It just says artificial flavors. It's almost licoricey, but not quite. So I don't know what it's supposed to taste like, but they're great. They're fun. We will be devouring all of this. I'm not taking this to my students. We'll be enjoying all of the fun out of those. Also, and this was also in the box, Donna sent us speaking of licorice, salted licorice hard candy, and this is from the Netherlands. She sent us 2 of these, and I wanted to save it for the live stream, of course. My wife couldn't wait. So she had the other one, and she had some things to say about it. Now, it's salted licorice, which is more popular, I think, in Europe than it is here. And she had some very amusing things to say about this. And I'll tell you what she said in a moment. I want to try it myself. Well, I'll just tell you what she said. She popped it in her mouth, and she said it tasted like a Band-Aid. And then she said masking tape. Yeah, and then she said a couple of other disparaging things, but the whole time she kept it in her mouth, and she was intrigued. It's like the longer she was enjoying it, the more she liked it. You know what I mean? Arjons, welcome in. Here we go. She ate the whole thing, by the way. And she said you have to get to the middle of it, I guess. How does she know what a Band-Aid or masking tape tastes like? Fantastic question. I did not ask. I think it was the aroma. Oh, am I doing this again? It's I can taste the saltiness, and I think it's going to get saltier the more I suck on it. Donna, did you try these? Do you like these? Oh, you didn't. She's braver than me. I didn't make it that far. Oh. Listen. She ate the whole thing, and she probably would have had this one if she didn't want me to keep it for the live stream, of course. And I know you wanted me to try it too, so. All right. I feel, I don't know. I should have pre-recorded this. I'll just fill some time with sound effects. You know what? I'm going to continue sucking on this. It's not bad. This is not a Band-Aid. It's a salty. I don't taste licorice, though. And I think she didn't taste licorice right away either. It tastes like that coffee. No, it doesn't. Let's play a game. All right, there it is. Okay, can't do anything about the ads. This is the game where they show us pictures, and we got to guess in what year the picture was taken. It can be anywhere from the year 1900 to the year 2022. The closer we get to the correct year, the more points they give us. Up to 1,000 points per picture, so we can end up with 5,000 points if we get them all correct. We've never done that. We have gotten over 4,000 points a couple of times. I can see here that we're not going to do very well on this first one. I mean, maybe. The black and white photos, I gotta tell you. Okay, here, this is interesting. In the early days of photography, the shutter had to be left open for a long time to let in a sufficient amount of light. What I see here, you see that ghostly image of a dog? That tells me when the picture was first taken, there was a dog there, and by the time the picture was done, the dog had moved on. So that's why you just kind of see a dog there. And in the background, I can see blurry people back there, and they must have been moving too. The shutter was opened a long time. That's why in the early days of photography, people were asked to be very still. That's why there aren't a lot of smiles, because people, it's harder to maintain a smile and be still than it is to just have no nothing on your face. You know what I mean? Okay. Anyway, so this is a very early picture. Not the earliest. Pictures have been around for, the earliest we can guess is 1900. So I'm apt to say 1900. There appear to be no automobiles. Everything's horse and buggy on this street, I think. Do these posters? I can't zoom in too much. Candy still tastes the same. There we go. Made it a little bit bigger. Let's see what you guys had to say. Ryan says 1886. We know that the earliest we can guess is 1900, but thanks for playing. PTV says 1902. Nick says 05. Noah says 01. Simba 2 says 1905. That's a couple for 1905. Donna also says 1905. Paul says 1900. You know what? Yeah, I think it's as early as any picture we've ever seen, really. Michelle says 1910. Ryan says 1901. Mom says 03. Arjon's 06. Marlene, welcome in. Marlene says 03, so we should probably go with that, right? But a number of you said 05, so let's do that. 1905, because I don't really know. Oh, the ad's in the way. How do I... Oh, there we go. How do I... I can't... The ads... What am I doing wrong? Can I get rid of this one? When it's down here, I can't move it. Well, this isn't right. I never had this problem before. Let me see something. There we go. 1905. If you hit the control key on the keyboard and scroll on your mouse, you can reduce the size of things on the screen. 1905. Survey says 1907. Not bad. Did anybody guess that? Arjon said 06. Michelle said 1910. In 1905, pretty good. So Arjon's wins that one. All right. We've got 849 points. Let's go to our next picture. Okay. Sorry. I still have the candy in my mouth. Still tastes the same to me. Salty. Not licoricey. There's a sweetness, but there's also there's a tanginess to it. Anyway, the picture. This looks like the school where the Brady Bunch kids went. So late 60s, early 70s, right off the bat. There's a phone booth in the back. One of them knows that her picture is being taken. Well, that was nice of him to let the ladies sit on the bench. Yeah, I don't know. There's other than the fashion and the hairstyles, I don't know what else we have to go by here. This is, I believe, before my time. So I'm guessing. Around 1970, which is just before my time. But what say you? Let's see. All right, Donna says 1966. Hey, I don't know. Could be. PTV says 72. Noah says 71. Ryan says 64. Nick says 63. Paul says 69. Sherry says 74. From North to Neverland, 68. Marlene says 73. Let's see, where am I? I just lost the... Michelle says 72. Keith, welcome in. I didn't see you there. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Let's see. 24. 72. Let's go 73. 1973. That seems too late. No, going 73. Survey says 69. Okay. So, I mean, we had the right kind of time. We earned 700 points there, so we're through two pictures. We have 1,500 points. Next. The sign. What language is this? Not that it matters. Well, maybe it matters. If this were, say, World War II. If these people are gathered because of bombings or something, I mean, I guess it could matter. Where were they bombing during World War II? You know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe they're just waiting for Taylor Swift tickets. I stumbled on that. It wasn't funny anyway. It's the candy. I'm getting closer to the middle. It's almost not tart. It's tangy, I guess is the word, the best word, because I don't have many words. I'm not sure. This one's difficult, but if I had to guess, and I do, I'm thinking World War II. But when? Maybe 42. 1942 would be my guess. But what about you guys? Sherry says 45. Ryan says 43. Donna says 44. PTV says 44. Paul says 40. Arjan says 47. Noah says 42. Mr. Fulton Mraz, welcome in. And thank you for your guess of 1955. Nick says 1919. Interesting. World War I. No, after World War I. Titanic. When was Titanic? Chicago Black Sox. That's 1919, right? My parents say 42. Is it a sit-in, asks Mar. They're sitting in something. By the looks of all their miserable faces. Tunnel water. Marlene says 49, so after World War II. Okay, there is a little crater in the hard candy, so we're getting there. I just want to bite on it, but I'm going to continue to. Oh, it is. The saltiness is stronger. No. I'm going to go with my guess of 1942. What is it? 36? Well, I guess. Oh. All right, so I won't be guessing anymore. We got 575 points, bringing our total to just over 2,100. Let's go to our fourth picture. Okay. This is the... I don't know what this is. New Asgard from Avengers Endgame? No. Let's see. What's on the table? They look... This looks like it's in Scandinavia somewhere. Not that that helps. I could be wrong. This could be Canada. This could be Minneapolis. I don't know where this is. But it looks cold. People are bundled, wearing boots. I don't know. If we could read what's on the door. It's in color. I don't see anything that helps me, unless this plastic fuel container is a clue. And it could be. I mean, it's not, it's not a metal gas can. When did they start making plastic fuel containers like this? All right. I'm guessing in the 80s, maybe. Is that a bottle of Fanta? Glass bottle. I'm thinking mid-80s, but that's just me. Again, I'm not guessing anymore. Or I'm not using my guess to... I don't know. Dad Builds! That is the cover artwork for the Looking Glass album, Brandy, You're a Fine Girl. You might be right. Part of the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 soundtrack. Oh, hello, Ben. All right. Oh, wrong mouse. Where did I leave off? Okay, I think our first guess is from Noah, who says 1977. Ryan says 87. Eric says 83. Nick says 84. Arjon says 75. Paul also says 75. Marlene says 77. Mr. Fulton Mraz, 76. Donna says 93. We've got Simba 2 with 86. Ben says 83. PTV says, Ernie says 83. From North to Neverland, 79. Chris says 79. Sherry says 90. I'm to the part of the candy where it can cut my tongue. There are craters in it. Missing portions of the sphere of the hard candy. Ben and Ernie both says 83. I know I said mid-80s. Let's go 83. What is it? 90? What? Who just said that? Sherry did. I had the wrong PTVer. Now I know. Well done, Sherry. Our guest earned us 500 points, 2,600. So we're not going to get 4,000 today, but let's play our last picture. This is... I understand why my wife enjoyed this candy to the end. It is it's not something I would crave, but it's I don't have a desire to spit it out either. It's good. I like it. Salted licorice hard candy from the Netherlands. Thank you, Donna. I don't know if you need to send any more, but I mean, we'd enjoy them. I said no. All right, what's going on here? Another sit-in. Peaceful protesters that are being spray painted. Well, isn't that? No, that's not what's happening. This guy, he must have said something. Come on, Johnny Law, what are you doing? They're just sitting in the sidewalk, getting their picture taken. All right, what are people wearing here? Are these smartphones? I think some of these people do have smartphones. So, 2006 and beyond, I'm guessing. Footwear. What's that sticker or patch or whatever? I can't tell. This person in the bottom right is wearing pajama bottoms. And every fourth student at the school where I work also wears pajama bottoms every day. Not as much as last year, actually. I do see it every once in a while, but not so much. But that leads me to believe this was in the last 5 years. I might be wrong, but that would be my guess. But where is this? Where's Johnny Law from here? Can't tell. I don't know if his name is Johnny. Almost done with the candy. Okay, law enforcement have zip ties over here. And is that coffee? Is this the dude in front drinking a travel mug? I'm chewing the rest of the candy now. Thank you, Donna. This guy in the white on the left has a laptop. I'm guessing sometime in the last 5 years, let's say. 2018 would be my guess. But let's see what the chat has to say. Keith says 1999. Ben says 2011. Noah's asking, do you see face masks? I don't know if there are COVID face masks. I don't see that. This person in the middle here, I think is just covering with whatever. I don't believe we have face masks as we got used to them. I don't see that in this picture. I might be wrong. Where did I leave off? PTV. Arnie says 2011. Simba2 says 2019. Donna says 2014. Paul says 2014. Eric says 2008. Rachel, hello to you. 2008. Noah says 2012. Ben is telling me, us, The first iPhone was released in June of 2007. Okay, thank you. Chris says 2018. Marlene says 2006. Uh-oh, it jumped. Ben says 2011. Nick says 2020. Arjon's with 2017. Doug thinks it's from the Davis protest in 2011. I don't recall that. I don't have to. But I'm with Doug. November 2011, to be more exact. Okay. 2011? Sherry says 2013, though, and she got the last one correct. Mom and Dad say 2012. 2013, 2011. 2011. Let's go with it. Submit. 2011. Congratulations. Thank you. Well done with that one, PTV. We ended up with a total of 3,600 points. I always enjoy playing that with you guys. I hope you like it too. You seem to. So we'll continue to play. It's good times. All right, let's take an intermission. We'll be back with the top 15 list.
Yes, there's an air that's full-bodied, refreshing. Hot coffee makes any time a pleasant interlude. Won't you have some now?
Yes, I will. Welcome back. Something a little nutty coffee. Earlier in the show, I mentioned the Detroit Lions, and they lost their second game of the season. They had no pass defense. It was very frustrating. Anyway, it was a sellout at Ford Field in Detroit, and it was, all reports say, very loud in the studio, and in the stadium. And as a matter of fact, on the scoreboard, they would have a sound meter supposedly measuring the decibels of the crowd noise. And occasionally you could see it on the television. I wasn't there, but I was watching it on TV. And I saw it reach up to 120 decibels a couple of times. So, very loud. That got me to thinking, what might be the loudest sounds ever? So I looked it up. We have the top 15 loudest sounds ever recorded. And this is from, you can Google loudest sounds ever, and everybody's got their list of basically the same things. This was a list of 11, and I had to find 4 more. So, and in doing that, I put them in the wrong place. So just before the show, I realized that. So I hope I have these in the correct order. Here we go. Number 15, concert speakers. I don't know if I want to read everything I have to say about this, but you can see concert speakers up to 135 decibels. Here's an example of a concert that has speakers. A 400,000 watt rock concert or a similar set of speakers mounted in a vehicle can reach ear-splitting decibel levels. It's blah, 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 135 to 145 decibels, it says here. AC/DC, back in 1980, they would regularly crank up the volume to 130 decibels. Years later, when the band was forced to reschedule a series of shows or risk singer Brian Johnson losing his hearing completely, the consequences were felt. The loudest band ever is a heavy metal band called Manowar. You've never heard of them. I don't know what they sound like. But in researching this, they got even higher than AC/DC did. They're the loudest band ever. However, their reading came during a sound check and not during a concert. I don't know if that matters. Anyway, let's move on. Number 14. There are a few animals on this list. And this is our first one, the lesser bulldog bat. Here we go. So far in the correct order. We are fortunate enough that some sounds are beyond our perception. Otherwise, we would have been deaf by now. Lesser bulldog bats produce one such sound. These superpowered bats' cries are so piercing that they could have been painful for us if we could only hear them. I guess they're in a frequency beyond what humans can hear. So can you imagine those things flying around and a painful noise that comes along with them? No, couldn't. Okay, I'm going to do my best to put these in the right order. I think this is another animal. Number 13, howler monkeys. I got to get the right picture. Here it is. It's nearly impossible to believe that the howls of the howler monkey can travel almost 3 miles and are as loud as 140 decibels. It is quite interesting to find out that only the males of this species howl for deafening or for I don't know what this says. For deafening. Oh. Only the males of this species howl for defending or for mating. I'm not going to read the rest of that. I thought it said deafening. It said defending. Let's move on. Number 12. Now here's a football game. In week 1, the Lions played the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium. And this, back in 2014, got up to 142.2 decibels. Here's Arrowhead Stadium, and they're, I guess, what a normal home crowd would look like. In 2014, the Chiefs faithful broke the record for loudest outdoor stadium by producing an impressive 142.2 decibels of noise. To put this in perspective, that's louder than a jet airplane flying 100 feet overhead. That's close. And that's loud. And people still go to the games. All right, it's for the football, not the noise, I'm guessing. What's next? Number 13, leaf. All right, wait a minute. No, I started counting up. I'm counting down, Jim. Okay, number 11. LEAF stands for the Large European Acoustic Facility. And this picture made me laugh because it reminded me of a scene from Willy Wonka when he was displaying his Wonka vision. That's what this looks like. But this is the LEAF facility, the Large European Acoustic Facility in the Netherlands, home of salted licorice candy. It's the, quote, most powerful, unquote, sound system in Europe. It was used to test acoustic noise tests on spacecrafts and external payloads of the crafts to ensure total security during the launch. The walls of the LEAF have a set of sound horns that can produce sounds of a range of 154 decibels when nitrogen is passed through them. It is one of the loudest sounds ever recorded. It's actually number 11 on our list. It can only be turned on when all the doors are sealed properly, and hopefully everybody's out of there. So, the LEAF facility. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute, do I have the right? I do. Number 10, NHRA dragsters at 155 decibels. Sitting next to a dragster as it fires up its engine and screams down the raceway can be more than just loud. It can be damaging to your entire body, it says. At 155 to 160 decibel range, not only will it severely to permanently damage your hearing, but it also vibrates your vision and makes it temporarily difficult to swallow. I didn't look into that any further, but I mean, when you think, the shock waves of a bomb, that's noise. Those are sound waves, right? So, yeah, the louder these things get, the more damaging it can be. All right. Number 9, gunfire. Here we go. Here's a graph. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, any noise louder than 120 decibels can immediately damage the tiny hair cells that help turn vibrations into what our brain perceives as sound. Most guns, like pistols and rifles, clock in around at least 140 decibels when fired. And you can see on this graph, there's a rifle that gets up to about 165 decibels. So how about that? Number 8, Space Shuttle launch. Here we go. When the rockets fire, it is wise and, in fact, fully enforced that you stand at least a half mile away, lest you get inundated by 165 to 170 decibels of painful sound. Unlike many other loud noises, the shuttle rocket's sound is constant as it creates the thrust necessary to lift it from the ground. So not only is it very loud, but it's constant, and the loudness doesn't cease until it flies away, I suppose. So, yeah, how about that? Number 7, Chelyabinsk meteor. I don't know if that's how you say that. A few of these sounds are from Russia, and this is our first one. Is this the right picture? I think it is. Here it is. If the thought of one TNT blast is scary, imagine a blast equivalent to the force of 500 kilotons of TNT. Yes, we are talking about the Chelyabinsk meteor, the Russian meteor blast that even Americans could hear. The sound produced by the meteor was recorded at 180 decibels. Unfortunately, apart from the deafening noise, the meteor also caused major destruction and injured almost 1,000 people in its proximity. So that's unfortunate. But there are images of it flying across the sky. Oh, man. I do remember hearing about that, though. Where are we? Number 6. Oh, you know what? We're counting down the loudest sounds ever recorded, if you're just joining us. Sperm whales. Here's one. No, the blue whale is not the loudest animal on Earth. It's the sperm whale. Even though the blue whale's larger. The sperm whale produces a deep sound that is approximately 188 decibels. In fact, when communicating with fellow whales, it can produce up to 200 decibel sounds. Now, I did read something where sounds that the whale makes that travel underwater are different than those that travel through the air. And it had something to do with it might not be as, like if the whale were out of the water, it might not be as loud or something. I didn't care enough to remember it, I guess. Okay, number 5, the Tunguska meteor. I think this is Russia again. Here it is. In 1908, near the Tunguska River, it's a longer name. Anyway, a huge explosion took place. It produced a series of shock waves. Reports say that it was caused due to a mid-air burn of a meteorite above the Earth's surface. The blast was so severe that its sound was almost equal to 650 Hiroshima bombs. Really? Fortunately, no fatalities were reported, but the sound caused uneasiness amongst the residents. The sound produced by this meteor was recorded at approximately 197 decibels. Boy. Number 4, the Republic XF-84H Thunder Screech. This is an aircraft. Here it is. A human's mind is like a complicated yet brilliant device. It is constant work to create something better, either to conquer or project. What did I copy and paste here? The Republic XF-84H Thunder Screech was such a brainchild that was created for experiments. Though this experimental turboprop aircraft never made it to any combat, it's famous for the loud sound that it left behind. The sound of the thunder screech was recorded at around 200 decibels and could be heard from even 25 miles away. How about that? Hey, is Mouse Talk on this evening? Are they on now? Maybe. Let me know. Number 3 of the loudest sounds ever recorded, the Saturn V rocket, and there were a number of Saturn V rockets. They were all for different Apollo missions, I believe. What does this say? Oh, not much. During its first stage of the launch, the rocket produced a very loud sound that was recorded at 204 decibels. the Saturn rockets were in use between 1967 and 1973. So yeah, I would imagine much like the space shuttle, it's constant because it's got to get the largest the rocket ever to break the atmosphere or whatever off the ground. Yeah. All right, where are we? Number 2. The Tsar Bomba. Again, it's Russian. This or the AN-602 is the quote most powerful nuclear bomb unquote ever created and tested. The bombs used in the Hiroshima and Nagasaki incidents are nothing when compared to this hydrogen aerial bomb. With a weight of 27,000 kilograms, this 8-meter-long bomb was tested in 1961 and is the loudest sound ever created by humans. The sound caused by this Soviet bomb was recorded at 224 decibels. And you can see there the mushroom cloud comparing this to the Hiroshima bomb, and there's no comparison. Man, that's crazy. Now, this did say largest man-made sound, or loudest, rather, man-made sound. So, number 1, it was a natural something or other. And I looked at a number of lists, and this was always the loudest ever recorded. No doubt about this one. The Krakatoa eruption. And I'll just read it. Marked as one of the most violent geologic events in Earth's history, the Krakatoa eruption created so much sound that it has secured the first place in the list of loudest sounds ever recorded. On August 27th, 1883, on a late Monday morning, humans witnessed one of the deadliest and most destructive volcanic events of all time. Krakatoa Island, which is located between the islands of Java and Sumatra, exploded and caused heavy destruction, followed by tsunamis and other major losses. This eruption produced a sound at 310 decibels, the loudest sound ever produced. Even people living 1,900 miles away could hear it. Residents in the vicinity reported that the sound resembled that of artillery in a northwesterly direction, or like a distant roar of heavy gunfire. There's a lot more I could have talked about with this, because it was on every list, and every list had something different to say. I just copied and pasted that, but I think there was a lot of harm done by the Krakatoa eruption. Sorry to end on a downer like that, but hey, loudest sound ever. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking with me on this. If I missed you in the chat, I apologize, but I thank you for being here. Surfer Girl, I see your name here. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Anywho, I'll be back next week. I think I will. With another top 15 list, more coffee. I can't wait. Oh, I'm going to have more coffee in the morning. Thank you for being here. Tomorrow, D&G Explorers, Disney Nerd Herders. Tonight, Hitchhiking Bones, Mouse Talk, maybe? I don't know anymore. Yes. So, until tomorrow, I'm not going to see you tomorrow, but maybe I'll see you in the chats. Until then, good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.